Hey YouTube, it's Marcette. This is going to be my 21 and 22 week update. I'll actually be 23 weeks tomorrow, but when I go ahead and do my 21 and 22 week update, I look like crap, but I want to get this done or it'll never get done. So, this is my board for this week. 22 weeks, baby boy, weighs 1 pound. So, it's a boy. We have known it's a boy for a while, and last week we finally told our family and our friends and everyone that it was a boy. I sent out some baby announcements that just said like little boy, and I put an ultrasound picture and the due date and stuff and sent that to some of our family and friends. So I was going to try to keep it a secret until the baby shower and do a gender reveal / baby shower. I know a lot of people do gender reveals, but I didn't want to do like 2 parties, like the gender reveal and the baby shower. So, but we just went ahead and told everyone because it was too hard to keep it a secret, because we kept saying he when we were talking about the baby, and so we just went ahead and told everyone. So everybody knows. Oh, trying to get comfortable here. I'll go over week 21. The baby was the size of a large banana. His bone marrow was developing, and he was starting to digest small amounts of sugar from the amniotic fluid. I don't know, I just always write down little tidbits. And the last few weeks, really, I haven't had a lot of symptoms besides heartburn. Heartburn sucks. I didn't even know what heartburn felt like because I'd never had it before, and it's awful. So that's pretty much a major reoccurring issue, and it doesn't even matter what I eat. Well, like certain things, trigger it, which I was in love with lemonade, and I was drinking lemonade all the time, and I can't drink lemonade anymore. And, but sometimes it's just like I had cereal one day for breakfast, and I had really bad heartburn afterward. I'm like, cereal and milk is not supposed to give you heartburn, is it? So, it's just whatever. And then, week 21, I had, symptom that was a little disturbing. I kept having a racing heartbeat. It happened maybe like 4 times in a week, where my heart would just like beat really, really fast. And my heart beats harder, I think, a lot. Like not fast, but just harder. Like I can feel it beating where before I never really noticed, I guess. But now I notice a lot, like my heart feels like it beats really hard. But I had a few episodes where it was beating really fast, so the doctor had me go to the emergency room one day, which was ridiculous, because it wasn't happening. I had called the doctor and told her it happened the night before, and well, I talked to the nurse, of course, and so then they made me go to the emergency room, and I said, it's not happening right now, so I don't know what they're going to do at the emergency room. It happened last night, so I went to the emergency room, and I was there for 2 hours, and they didn't do anything because there was nothing to do. So, but then I ended up, my doctor's office ordered a heart monitor, so I wore a heart monitor for 48 hours, and of course it didn't do anything while I was wearing the heart monitor. But I haven't gotten the results back from that yet, so, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't really think it's a big deal. I think it's just one of those things that happens, and it's, you know, it hasn't really happened very much since then, so I think it was just one of those weird things. But then week 22, sorry, I'm not comfortable where I'm sitting. That's this week, which is almost over. The baby should weigh a whole pound by now. At least that's what most of my apps say. Some say less, but I'm going to go with the pound. His taste of his sense of taste and touch are more developed. Taste buds are forming. The brain can process the sensation of touch, so the baby can touch his face and his umbilical cord, and I guess he can feel more now. And this week my symptoms were really just heartburn, I guess. I haven't really had a lot of symptoms this week. The only issue I've been having is feeling the baby move. I don't really feel him move a lot, which by now I thought I would feel him more, but yeah, I really just don't feel a lot of movement. Maybe like once or twice a day I'll feel something. So I called my doctor, and today is Wednesday, so I guess yesterday I called my doctor and I said I hadn't really felt the baby move since Saturday night, and this was Tuesday. So they made me go to the emergency room again. I feel like I go to the emergency room all the time now, but they did a non-stress test, I think it was. They just monitored the baby for about 20 minutes. They said he was moving and his heartbeat was good and everything was fine. Maybe just because of his position and the position of my placenta, I just don't feel him very much. But hopefully as he gets a little bigger, you know, I'll feel more movement. But right now I don't feel a whole lot. I would be reassured, I think, if I felt more movement. But it's just what it is. So, you know, maybe once or twice a day I'll feel a little movement in there, but nothing like, I don't know, not a lot. And the nurse at my doctor's office kind of freaked me out because she said that at this point I should feel 4 to 5 movements in an hour, and I've never had that yet. Like, I've never felt 4 or 5 movements. But when I went to the emergency room, the doctor there told me that that shouldn't be until about 28 weeks where I could lay down and feel 4 to 5 movements in an hour, like for kick counts. So I think the nurse in my doctor's office was just maybe not paying much attention to how far along I was or something. But anyway, that's been about it for weeks 21 and 22. I've had a few little issues, but I mean, nothing super concerning, I guess. I mean, it gives me some anxiety, but what are you gonna do? So, but I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.